What's going on, guys? Evan the Fast and Light Enthusiast here, bringing another Fast and Light gameplay commentary. This time we're going for the Ancestry. In the last upload we finally unlocked the Mantis Cruiser and got the second layout of the Rock Cruiser, which is fantastic because that'll allow me to actually use a different kind of ship. Something that makes this ship special is, you notice there is no door system. There's also no way to vent. So you can buy a door system at a shop, but you can never vent fire. So to put out fires, you just have to send your fire control guys in. So fire is a big problem for this ship, although your entire crew is fireproof, so it's only your systems that get destroyed. And of course, we still have the rock plating, fire bombs, which I'm hoping to dump pretty quick. It is fun to fire bomb the enemy, then teleport your dudes in. I've got heavy pierce laser 1. Anyway, damage per shot 1, damage per shield piercing 1. Okay, so we'll give this a go. Just see what happens. Nothing can go as bad as the last. Okay. Alright, so Ego. Crew's so slow. Ego, you're gonna fly. Flesh, you're gonna run the shields. So you're gonna run the engines, and Lynn, you're gonna run the missiles. So, kind of in need of system energy. It's gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, not enough system power. Whoops. Oh, that was a mistake, but we'll be okay. It's kind of a weird sector. Let's go up here. I'll do it. I'm not gonna go to the store because I am flat broke. I'll take my 24 scrap. The game may call it paltry, but I'm pretty excited with it. Got a useless drone. System repair drone. It's not useless, it's just not one I'd probably ever use. Attack the slaver scum. Not sure how I'm going to actually damage this enemy ship, but there we go. Pierce laser, that's how we're going to do it. I don't take any hull damage though. GG's. Don't take any hull damage. Rock hull plating, baby. Missiles and other things. Okay. Let's go here. I've been boarded. Oh no. Pile in, boys. Each of these guys would be able to beat a boarding party alone, so should be able to beat the large sum of them, no problem. Now, what is interesting about being boarded when you're this ship is you actually don't have a way to... Alright, screw this. What's actually kind of frustrating about being boarded by these guys is I actually don't have, like, a way to deal with them. So they're just running around destroying all my systems because there's no way for this game to actually... there's actually no way for me to do anything about this because I can't open or close doors, and you guys get the idea. So it's like a huge boarding party. Oh my gosh. This took a lot of hull damage from this actually because I can't vent doors to control them and force them into certain rooms. Kind of lame, really. I feel like a lot of the ships that were put into the game actually turned out to be gimmicky, like really gimmick ships. Zane, back to engines. Lenny. Weapons. fly, flesh, go get healed. Kind of a lame course of events this early in the game, though. They magically board you. So now I get my navigations back, and I guess I'll go fix all this junk. Slowly but surely here. Of course, my sensors were taken offline. Now, I might actually upgrade my sensors pretty early on this ship, because having vision of what's going on inside my ship is pretty important. My guys walk so slow too, so it's really hard for me to respond to things efficiently. My gosh, there. Let's go down here. Investigates. Let's go here. I like how I start with a crap ton of missiles. My shield goes down, that'd actually be really bad. Alright, we're gonna be okay now. Drone control. I like this pierce laser though. Ignores one layer of shield. I like that a lot. Alright, well, I've pretty much disabled everything on board the ship except the engine. It has some chance to evade and nothing else. Alright, that's that. Got a fuel. Halberd beam. That's pretty awesome. That might be worth getting eventually. It's powering its faster than light drive. It wants to get away. It can try, but it will not succeed. Alright, weapons are offline, so now this will cost me nothing either way. I just need to start using heavy pierce lasers more. Just go ahead and spread my attacks and just disable everything on board. It's kind of fun to play this ship, actually. Boom. So they've got 3 systems disabled. No oxygen's running out. Get destroyed. Fuel, drone parts, scrap. Hit as many sectors as... Uh-oh. Oh god. I can't actually vent. Okay. Alright. I'm immune to fire. Haha. Alright. Well, that's that, I suppose. No, not good enough. You just have to die now. Zap. Let's get out of this sector. Oh, I got some free stuff there. NG controlled sector. Gonna continue looking. Oops. Alright, now the question is, do we see a store? We do. Let's go there, 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 there. There, 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 there. There. Okay. Halberd beam is okay, but I'm more about just having enough weaponry to breach their shields. That's always my big goal. Actually, let me get rid of navigation. I kind of want to do like a, because I almost always use defense drones, I almost want to do like an aggressive drone thing. Yeah, they're not going to be able to jump though. 2 systems disabled. Missile 1, no. Do better. 1 more shot, baby. Fire. Bam. Missiles, drone parts, scrap. Okay. Long range scanners would be nice. Can always get what you want though. Heavy pierce laser. Halberd beam. I already have a halberd beam. I think I kind of want to go for a heavy laser. Ship. Shop. Sell. Never use system repair drones. Self-turn of the target systems can target your own ship. 13 seconds requires missile. Personnel damage 2, system damage 2. Fire chance high, personnel damage 2. Charge time 15. Charge time 13. Drone control. I could just go for quick cloaking. It's not that bad of an idea, really. Or quick drone control. Drone control is more of a later game thing. They don't really have that many drones right now. Yeah, I'm about having that. All right. Let's go here. Hopefully we find fuel. Distress. Here's the pod, baby. Let's go. Save the NG. My repairman. Well, I didn't find what I was looking for, but I did find a crew member to repair stuff. I'm keeping my drone parts. It's kind of short on fuel, sadly. Civilian ship. Hit the shields first. That'll happen. It's like 1 hull damage. Could have avoided if I'd played just a little better, but we'll be okay. Oh god. We missed. No. Alright. Now they don't have the firepower to breach my shields again. Sweet. Fuel. That's what I needed, was fuel. This is the ideal spot. I can see everything else in this sector and look for distress signals. Pike beam. Pike beam. Assume there's no shield to stop it. Is reduced by 1 for... Not enough system power yet. An unvisited location. Let's go here. Keep looking for good stuff. Hermes missiles. Standard but powerful missile. I've got probably all the weapons I need for the rest of the game now. The question is, do I want to go in for beams? Having one missile is nice. Pike beam. Power 2, Hermes, firebomb. The halberd beam just requires a lot of power, is the thing with it. Always has, always will. Always low on fuel, too. I'm okay with that. There we go, we've disabled the weapons. Bam. Scrap, drone parts, etc., etc. This is an unvisited location. Depending on what I buy here, this might be worth the extra little trip. Pike beam. Don't want any ions. Ship store. Drone control, crew teleporter. This is an essential late game. Find that for sure. Just gonna load up on systems. Early game. Okay. Perfect. Because now I can have 2 rock guys go start boarding people. GG. Let's leave this sector. Let's fight, Raven. We'll settle this in battle. There we go. GG. When I come out of cloak, he's dead. Lots of fuel, decent scrap. Wow, it's kind of an odd mix of things here. I don't really want to go through a nebula. Let's go through a rock sector. Still looking for the pod. Oh yeah. Oh god. 4 missiles, scrap 19. 39. Worth it for sure. Zane. So these guys said getting their engine and their weapons up pretty good, but this will be a much better distribution of power in the long run. Grab the stasis chamber. Damage stasis pod. Got it. Well, same deal here. It's kind of an odd occurrence that just happened there. Oh, goody. He bombed me. As I'm trying to pound out fires here. Can't risk boarding it now. Too much damage. Not safe. Wanted to board that, but it was just like, yeah, now it's really, really dangerous. 1 health if a system catches on fire or something. Yeah, we're not doing the giant alien spiders thing. 9 out of 10 times results in me losing crew members. He's on fire! No health bay. They don't have a health bay, so they're pretty much forced to just stand here and fight me. And I'll chase them from room to room. As long as I have to. I'm boarding this ship for resources. Huh. These guys have a lot of life. That's one thing that's kind of nice about them. Well, I also got a pike beam. That's pretty cute. Random for sure, but cute. Alright. Much better off now. Got like a lot of like random weapons. I have like massive amounts of beam weapons right now, but you really only want 1 beam weapon. Pike beam, pike beam, pike beam, halberd beam. I guess we'll go here. Could probably do this. Sweet. Got the weapons. Six missiles. Yeah, this isn't safe. I was gonna say, didn't see the health station early enough. It was unsafe. They were so low health. It's like, yeah, we just need to pull our crew out safely. That's all we can hope for at this point. Now, this one, on the other hand, does not have those problems. Alright. There we go. The weapons are disabled. They have no health bay. This guy decided to go at it alone. He can fix the shield, it won't really matter. As long as my dudes are on board, he'll never have a chance to actually leave the rooms he's in. And then it's too bad, like, when you capture these ships, you can't, I don't know, do something more with them. I mean, already capturing gives you a lot more than anything else does in this game. It's just one of those, in my mind, I'm always like, boy, I wish I could do more with this. Alright, anyway. Like, it's just weird. You're seizing a whole ship and you only get, like, pittance from it. It's kind of a gameplay conceit, I guess. Let's do that. I do want to see the interior of enemy ships. Wow. I'm going to save a little bit of money here. I figured that would have been enough. Oh, sweet. Another crew member. You don't have crap for evasion, so you can come down here and be my repairman. Picked up a rock crewman. Oh yeah. Time to leave this sector. No, let's go. Oh wow, interesting weapons on board. I'll have to give him that. Shield beam. They have no health bay. No, I want scrap. Wow. I'm just going to accept that 1 health damage. I'll make up for it by actually seizing this ship. 2 health damage, sorry. Pull my guys out. That ship will probably burn down as I work on fixing this junk. I mean, eventually I could go like double pike beam and just bzz, bzz, bzz. Guess we're going Mantis, one way or the other. Happens. Feeling better and better about the ship though, for sure. We go here first. Oh my god. It's like a huge army of boarders. 2 more healthy rocks. Repel the borders. Perhaps a miracle, but I didn't actually lose any crew on that. Really shocked I did not. Alright, you're fully healed. You're just a repair bro. Wow. That was pretty rough. Okay. Flesh. Back to piloting. Oh yeah. Maloney. He is of course the newest crew member. He doesn't really have skills in anything. Zane, engine, flesh, shield, Lenny, combat, Maloney, nothing, I guess. Okay, so the borders from this day forward are Lenny and Maloney. Okay. No health bay. The no health bay thing makes this pretty interesting. Alright. Ouch. Go help. For God's sakes. Can't board it and still just have to take a boatload of hull damage from stupid stuff. God, let Lenny get in the health bay. God, it sucks so bad. Please get rid of these guys. My lord. That's like ridiculously powerful. That sucked pretty hard. Fix my O2 generator here. Alright. Biggest problem right now is missiles. I have no evasion, so I need to decide if it's going to be drone defense versus missiles or it's going to be like... I'm leaning towards drone defense. How? Do they have a health bay? No, they do have double mantis, which is pretty strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I think the easiest way to fight these guys is going to be to throw a pierce beam at the shield generator. Fire that for fun. Yeah, shield generator. Hit this time. So you want to heal, you say? Alrighty. Let's go hit up the store real quick. Well, weapon pre-igniter is always a must. Don't think I'm gonna need 2 pike beams, so I can sell that. Defense 1 drone. Much repair as I can, and then we're broke. Defense drone will eventually pay for itself. Yeah, that's fine. It's still free stuff at no loss to me, so I don't mind. Oh god. This whole side of the sector dead ends. So these map designs are frustrating. Oh goody. This is gonna be my fave. One of my favorite things ever is always when. I don't know how my rock guys are losing this. Okay, they're not. Alright, now we jump before we get solar flared. Should be enough heal for me to stop this. One option would be go down. Wow. Getting invaded a lot. I'm almost out of fuel too. You jettison the pod. You're not stupid. That's what I'm saying. Alright. There, I can do like something like that. That would give me... Oh, wow. This ship's actually pretty well shielded. Aw. Dude, I swear, these boarding drones are super annoying. God. My God, it's like the most annoying encounter ever. Just need this ship to die. No, get out of here. No mercy. That was some crap, dude. Get out of here. Alright. Porting drones are kind of lame in how they were designed. It's not like a huge deal, it's just kind of like... Ugh, come on. So Caldwell. You are now the weapons expert. Zane, you are the engine guy. Lenny, you are the teleporter guy. Crinker, you think you're just the repair guy. There. Now I have enough for everything that I consider a critical system, which is going to be pretty relevant here. Okay. Just a repair, man. I should have started this ship with level 2 med bay instead of level 2 cloak. Time to fight a super ship. Better just deploy it now. So one shot's gonna get through every time I don't evade the whole volley. Or one shot from the volley, rather. Wait, how did that one get through? Repair the shields and fix them now. Okay. Just gonna have to leave this one for fun. I will go all out volley. Now we gotta go this way. Guess we'll spend some time here. Oh, I can deal with this. Not when my crap misses, but you know. Life is hard. I think I can hit almost every room. Yeah, all the ones that matter anyway. Free dodges. Got a crap load of fuel off them. I actually do want to go to the store to buy fuel. Maybe come across something useful. Alright, well, I don't want any beams. We're not using. Designed. Damages systems, burst laser. I think I'd rather have a burst laser. Not enough system power. Not surprising. Store. Stealth weapons look pretty good right now. Stealth weapons. Okay, let's do it. Stealth weapons. Free scrap and a mantis. He's got lots of combat. Maloney has significantly less combat. Together they'll make a good team. Now we need all sorts of stuff. Look at all those missiles. I need a missile trader. In fact, I need a missile trader badly. Look at that, I brought it back online. Shh. Everything on their shields. Everything ever on their shields. Need more levels of cloak. Alright. Brought their shields down with my laser volley. Slug interceptor, get out of here. We should probably start boarding more, honestly. Defense, okay. That's what we want. Okay. Now we just need enough for more layers of shielding, essentially. Jump. Let's go down here. Burst laser. Wow, that was poopy. Sometimes, man, they just evade everything and it just doesn't work. Alright. Burst laser. Alright. I can kill him. One miss. Perfect. All I need was one to miss. Perfect. Seize the ship. Hey, it's a slug. Do I have anybody that has like no skills and just not really needed? Phillips. I need him. He's my combat dude. Maloney's. Wait. I could let a rock go, I think. Speed is halved. They're constant thievery. If he's going to be invading, he's going to be invading. Dismiss. Georgiak, for sure. Cool with that. Yeah, buddy. I'm down with this. Slug dude. Slug dude. He's got too much weapons for me to move him. I might as well go heal Flash. He hasn't been healed in forever. Okay. That's what we needed. Alright, full on cloaking, baby. Full on cloaking will be helpful, I think. Cloak immediately. Where's the shields? With any luck, I can kill him before he beams out. I did have enough luck to do so. Super slugs. They're gonna burn out. Wait. Hit the healing bay. Burst laser Mark II. Done. I will more than happily give you mercy for that. Oh, yeah, buddy. This ship is now officially, arguably, the most well-armed I've ever had in this game. It's really sick, actually. Like, it is legit super sick. I'm not worried about them anymore. Only one hit the shield, but that's okay. Full volley ready to go. Few laser. Oh yeah. Burst laser there. Heavy pierce here. Heavy laser here. Alright, well now they're too damaged to board them, so we just destroy them. Fuel, drone parts, scrap. Okay. Wow, this ship is pretty pieced out right now. Alright. There we go. As much as I would like, as much as I would absolutely love to just go in on weapon systems and do like a laser boat like I've always wanted, I think I need to wait a moment because and I get boarded. That's awesome. Then he goes right for the teleporter. Probably wise. Now I cloak. They'll never make it out of here alive. Alright. They don't have a health bay either. Alright. Of course, I don't have a health bay either now. Sort of a bizarre turn of events. There we go. So maybe I can just kill this guy through like concentrate. Ah, there we go. Good old fires. Burst laser, heavy pierce. And it's down. Normally that would have been an instant board, but couldn't actually do so right there. Power is important. There's such crap, like evasion, it's hilarious. I want the max cloaking route instead. Part of me wants to get like a I want all sorts of stuff, but overall doing pretty well this playthrough in terms of gear and stuff. course, haven't unlocked anything useful. See, the Zoltan, it won't work if I go that way. I have to find the rock homeworld. Which means I have to go this way into the civilian sector. Can't remember if it's possible for me to... I don't have a teleporter, but they do have a health station. Burst laser. Psst. That sucked. Dang right it misses. All on the shields. Wow. It's actually really hard to deal with. The defense drone is absorbing almost all my attacks. I need like a huge volley to not miss at all. That's basically what I need. Finally, a blast gets through. The repair bot's the biggest problem. Darn it! So much missing. So saddening. Alright. So now we go with the same regular stuff. It's a process. I will eventually break the shield. One way or the other. It's like kind of an interesting fight because, you know, I'm better positioned to hurt him than he is positioned to hurt me. That is for sure true. It's just the defense drum, man, is sick. This defense drone is causing all the problems. I keep missing. I don't want to miss anymore. Total stalemate. This is where a bomb would be pretty epic. Wow. Total stalemate. They even have a health bay. The ship is remarkably well prepared for combat with me. Both have 3 levels of shields, both have defense drones. Of course, I can breach his better than he can breach mine. That's what I'm talking about. Why? Why does that keep happening? God, it's such a time-consuming process. There we go. Slowly but surely, baby. Free levels for my dudes, I guess. Wish I had like another burst laser just to complete my domination of this. Okay, one more hit to the ship will bring them down. which is what matters. Got him, finally. An NG repairman versus a slug. Dismiss. Much rather have a repair guy. Because repairing stuff is absolutely critical to success. No, we're not. There, you guys can just eat this volley of laser fire. Then you guys can eat this volley of laser fire. 6 fuel, one drone part, 26 scrap. No, I just want the money. They're so boned. This ship is like so like effed. It's awesome. Goodbye. Yes. Yes, I will buy that. Absolutely. Alright. Sweet. My new goal is basically to get enough system power to turn that on. It's going to take a lot. Totally okay with that. Ugh. I might get fire surge, but I'm not actually gonna get. Alrighty. Let's just spread it out. 4 fuel. No. 51 scrap, much better. That's not a big deal at all. Put that out, no problemo. There, done. Done. The ship is the laser volley apocalypse ship. I've always wanted to make a laser volley ship, and I've just never been able to because I can never find enough burst lasers and stuff like that. This is, not gonna lie, it's pretty exciting. Now I basically just need to get scrap for the other stuff. Weapons, I can sell that. We'll go here. This is going to be such like a destruction. Oh, feels so good. Doesn't really matter where I fire. Just matters that he dies, because that's sweet. That's right, baby. Bring on the scrap. Lots and lots of it. Need 180. Let's go here, I guess. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Didn't lose a crew member to it. Just gonna go here, I guess. Huh. That's pretty hot. Equipment. Burst laser 2, burst laser 2. Field laser 2. Not enough power. Field laser 1. The game, it just wants me to have the most powerful laser ship ever designed. This is either a waste or it's gonna be awesome. Crap. Yep, that's kind of a waste. But on the upside, at least now my weapons are really hard to disable. Go here, I guess. That gets me out of the sector. Alright, we'll be alright then. Level 4 shields become the new priority. We're gonna play Catch the Laser Volley. It's so much damage, it's sick. Alright. These two here, these two here. Yeah, but it's not gonna make it, no. Oh, life is so good. Scrap. Out of this sector. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess we get to sell this damaged stasis pod and try to find some augmentations. Hitting the shop ASAP. Oh, goody. I get mega boarded. Up here. There we go. That's as good as it's gonna get. And baby, it's pretty good. Sell. Two defense drones. Don't really need it with all that cloak though. We'll see how things happen. We might have other priorities. In fact, I know we have other priorities. It's called getting Wow, this ship's impressive. That whole volley and it didn't completely lose its shields. That's actually pretty serious. Alrighty. Death and destruction continues. Last sector before the end sector. Poke around in it as long as possible. Let's just attack it. Oh, I'm okay with this. Because you are never leaving this ship alive. Like I said, you are never leaving this ship alive. Never ever. There we go. Hee. Be sweet. I mean, I'm just kind of trying to prevent them from beaming over for fun, because I think it'd be neat if I succeeded. Or I might just fail miserably. Oh, no problem. They teleported right into the worst possible place to teleport, the health room. And the shields are down too, so doubly screwed. Huh. Now there's no escape either. Team NGs. Nope, sorry. I am more than satisfied with this crew. Alrighty. We're gonna go to the store and look for any kind of augment. I could see this paying off, actually. Yeah. Okay, store. 2 defense turns are typically better, but... Oh, I got a preload. Alright, now we're good to go. There's a lot of stuff I want right now. But the priority has to be that. That is an absolute must. There, level 4 shields. Level 3 cloak. Pretty much GG. Now we're going to milk this sector for all the resources we can. I would rather have 2 Mantis Eye, actually. Everything ever at drone control. Alright, well. Drone control died. Their ship now officially has nothing going for it. Which means I get to destroy them outright. Alright, double Manti. Power. Power is the most important thing right now. Let's go up here. Yeah, that really matters. Yeah, like I said, your defensive efforts are so scary. Wow. automated reloader. Stealth weapon, shield charge booster. Yeah, I like that more. I think on the upside, I think I still have enough to start deploying a beam drone. Heavy ion, that's just going to get sold. Or sit in my inventory for the rest of my days. Ignore the station. Last stand. Well, another failed attempt at getting the Crystal Cruiser. But I think, unless I screw up real bad, I should be able to beat the Rebel ship pretty handedly. Alright. Alright. So... I have enough for a couple more upgrades, actually. Worst case. Hopefully make a little bit of scrap along the way. Alright, let's just burst laser the balls out of their shields, then cloak. Not enough power. Oh, I'm impressed. That shield's really pimped out. Of course, now it won't matter, because the beam drone's gonna eat that ship alive. Dun, 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 dun. Sweet. This is pretty good game. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at these missiles. I need like a missile dump exchange point. Ooh, he cloaked. That's pretty good. Shields didn't get completely destroyed. I'm impressed. Wow. This ship really does have some strength to it. He cloaks, just gives me time to build up my cloak. Alrighty. For what little it cost me, that's actually worth it. Because this will keep my... Anyway, yeah, totally worth it. Fully upgraded oxygen generator. Becomes basically impossible to ever... Beam 1, baby. This is going to be a total beatdown. Wow. All those shots and the shield's held. That's actually pretty crazy. But for how long? This ship's actually amazing to me. He has some sort of wicked sick burst laser, clearly. Must be like a burst laser 3, I imagine. Now there's fires on board and all sorts of badness for them. Got him. Now, unfortunately, the biggest problem is I don't have power for the stuff I want to use. I could get the achievement for that, probably. 200, 260, 300. I don't have quite enough scrap. If I did that, I would need quite a bit more, actually. Got him. I wonder if I can just go all in and just kill this crew member. Well, no, but I can just instantly kill him and end the fight. Oh, almost there. All right. Damaging the shields already. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. Alright, let's go all in on shields again. Power surge that, fool. Pretty sweet. I enjoyed that a lot in my own way. All right. Repair the floor. All right, repaired. So fun. It's like legit such a fun way. Alright. Now there is an achievement to have max piloting and still get hit by a boatload of stuff. We are going to go for that achievement, even if it costs us the game, because really, at this point, why not? Still need more engine power. Well, okay. At the start, I don't want to get too risky here. Four of those. This enemy team is legit crazy. Oh my god, the missile volley, it hurts so bad. All right. Missiles. All right. All right. The last missile volley I ever have to live through. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Turn all that off. Max that out, max that out. All in survivability, baby. And let's bring cloaking back online. There we go. Now let's see if we can get the achievement. Max evasion. We have 55 evade. Does he have a max skill? Yeah. Now we're just going to chill here for a little bit and see if we can get the achievement, because there's an achievement for this. Oh god, I didn't realize that was going to happen. Fudge. Totally messed up. Didn't realize that. That quad missile launcher thing sucks. Hate it. Alright. Now we're going to keep that thing disabled forever. Sweet. There we go. I'll bring down the super shield slowly but surely. Just gonna keep the missile launcher offline because it annoys me. I think it's interesting the enemy ship sent its entire battalion over here to fight me. Just trying to get an achievement here, slowly but surely. Let's take ego off piloting though. Huh. Wow, autopilot does suck pretty hard. Alright, enough of this achievement. I'm just going to destroy him. I'm done with this. Alrighty. Still trying to get this achievement here. Kind of giving up on it, but at the same time, I am just going to keep. Because the odds of it occurring aren't actually that low. Because I just need to fail to avoid 5 shots in a row. Who's my weapons specialist? Oh, God. Defense drone. It's actually funny how many of those miss. All right. Wow, those missiles must have sick accuracy because they have never missed. I'm about tired of this. Come on. Alright, whatever. Now they are in trouble. Is now on board, and I just want to destroy them. Alright, folks. Let's see what you got. Not much. Alright. Well, that's another failed Ancestry run with nothing really particularly special happening in it. But I did get to use the... I'm going to start alternating between it and the first version of the Rock Cruiser back and forth. Burst Laser 2 is obviously the best weapon in the game, and I got 2 of them, so pretty much got to dream crush my opponents. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. God knows when this installment of series is going to end.